In 1970, the world spun through tides of change, yet quietly bid farewell to remarkable souls. They were artists, writers, leaders, stars who illuminated the skies of culture and history. From the raw voice of Janis Joplin and the genius of Jimi Hendrix's guitar to the poignant pen of Éric Maria Remarque. From the steadfast resolve of Charles de Gaulle to the peaceful philosophy of Bertrand Russell, each name carries a story, an everlasting legacy. Today, we embark on a journey through 15 lives, where talent, passion, and dreams intertwined. They lived not only for themselves, but for timeless values. With reverence, we retrace their footprints, hear the echoes of their melodies, and cherish the lessons they left behind. Join me in this reflection, where sorrow transforms into gratitude and memory becomes eternal light. Janis Joplin, with her raspy voice of freedom, grew up in Texas, where music was her soul's refuge. Through songs like Piece of My Heart, she sang of love and pain. In 1970, she passed away at 27, leaving an undying musical legacy. Her private memorial saw her ashes scattered into the Pacific, mirroring her dream of liberty. Jimi Hendrix, who turned the guitar into a language, was born in Seattle. From Purple Haze to Voodoo Child, he redefined sound. In 1970, he left us at 27. His funeral in Seattle gathered family and friends, yet his music continues to resonate worldwide. Charles de Gaulle, a symbol of resolve, guided France through war and renewal. Born in Lille, he shaped the Fifth Republic. In 1970, he passed at 79. His simple funeral in Colombe-les-Deux-Églises honored his wishes, though millions of French mourned him as a father of the nation. Bertrand Russell, a towering intellect of the 20th century, was born into English aristocracy. With Principia Mathematica and a Nobel Prize, he championed peace. In 1970, he departed at 97. His modest funeral belied the inspiration his ideas still spark in truth seekers. 5th E.M. Forster, 1879 to 1970. Humanist author. E.M. Forster, author of A Passage to India, wrote of love and tolerance. Born in London, his works touched hearts. In 1970, he passed at 91. His private funeral was quiet, but his books echo his call. Only Connect. Mark Rothko, master of abstract expressionism, was born in Latvia and raised in America. His vast canvases invite contemplation. In 1970, he left us at 66. His private memorial was intimate, but his paintings still speak profound truths of existence. Inger Stevens, a Hollywood star, brought Swedish grace to the farmer's daughter. In 1970, she passed at 35. Her discreet funeral was somber, yet her light shines on through her heartfelt performances. Yukio Mishima, author of The Sea of Fertility, lived as a modern samurai. Born in Tokyo, he wrote of beauty and death. In 1970, he departed at 45. His controversial funeral stirred debate, but his literature remains a haunting poem. Gamal Abdel Nasser, president of Egypt, inspired the Arab world. Born in Alexandria, he led the 1952 revolution. In 1970, he passed at 52. His funeral in Cairo drew millions, a sea of grief for a hero. Abraham Maslow, creator of the hierarchy of needs, was born in Brooklyn. He studied human potential and happiness. In 1970, he left us at 62. His private funeral was humble, but his ideas guide those seeking life's meaning. Max Born, a pioneer of quantum mechanics, was born in Breslau. His Nobel Prize reshaped our view of the universe. In 1970, he passed at 87. His simple funeral was fitting, but his scientific legacy burns eternal. Aauee. Agnon, a Nobel-winning Hebrew writer, was born in Galicia. Works like The Bridal Canopy are cultural treasures. In 1970, he departed at 81. His Jewish funeral was solemn, yet his stories remain a sanctuary for souls. François Mauriac, a literary giant of France, wove stories that plumbed the depths of the human spirit. Born in Bordeaux, he channeled his Catholic faith into works like Thérèse de Queyroux, exploring sin, grace, and redemption with a poet's sensitivity. Awarded the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1952, Mauriac's prose illuminated the struggles of the soul, earning him a revered place in French letters. In 1970, he passed at 85. His funeral in Paris was a quiet affair, but his words continue to whisper truths about humanity's search for meaning. Billie Burke, Glinda in The Wizard of Oz, was born in Washington, D.C. She brought joy through countless roles. In 1970, she left us at 85. Her private funeral was quiet, but Glinda's guidance lives on. Erich Maria Remarque, author of All Quiet on the Western Front, was born in Osnabrück. He wrote of war and love. In 1970, he passed at 72. His discreet funeral was private, but his words still call for peace. 15 stars, 15 stories, dimmed in 1970. They were flames that lit art, wisdom, and courage. From Joplin's melodies and Rothko's colors to Remarque's prose, they taught us that even brief lives can cast eternal light. Their departures wound us, yet urge us to live fully, love deeply, and give tirelessly. In grief, we find connection with them, each other, and ourselves. Let their legacies pulse in our hearts like stars that never fade. Thank them and thank you for this remembrance.